Bagpipes, Beasties, and Bogles, written by Tim Archbold. This is a story from Scotland long ago. If you trudged a twisty track and rambled in the rain, if you jumped a thistle thicket and splashed across a stream, if you climbed a heather hill and spied a secret glen, there you would find in a sunny house of stone lived Charlie McCandlewick. He did not have many visitors. Most days Charlie worked in his beautiful garden. He grew raspberries and rhubarb, potatoes, and porridge spoons. But at night, in the cold and dark, rain or snow, he would go to work. Charlie McCandlewick was a night sweep. But wait, cheer up before you rush off for hot chocolate and a handful of happy giant butter biscuits. Tighten your pajamas because Charlie McCandlewick did not sweep chimneys. He did not sing and dance about sweeping chimneys. It was the bogle creatures of the night that he swept away. All of the things that knock and bump, shuffle, shift, hiss, and whisper in your house at night. The scratching and skittering in the old cupboard is not a friendly rabbit sewing trousers. It is not a cheerful mouse saving crumbs for the winter. It is a something, and it's in your room. People in farms and villages, in castles and cottages, would send for old Charlie. Something is knocking at night, they told him. We're frightened, Charlie, said the children. A bogle has blackened our bread and poogled our porridge, they told him. What a fuss, you might say, about a few bumps in the night, but remember, long ago in Charlie McCandlewick's time, there was no electricity, no television, no telephones, no teddy bears. It was a dark and dingy time. Now be brave and read on. When the Lights Go Out by Charlie McCandlewick. Skilpies lived under the floor. They ate fluff and crumbs. Nippers and nappers wait under your bed for a foot to appear. A greedy girdle will eat your last piece of bread or the last chocolate in the box. A thunkle twists your clothes into terrible knots. Coughing croakies fluff about in cupboards. Squeakers are creatures that lived on dark stairs. A grown-up tries on your clothes in the night. Underpants will be inside out and socks lost. Charlie knew what to do. You've got leather gloves, cheese and pickle sandwich, number 8 willow twist rope, bags made from best Scottish thistle cloth, Isles of Harry's double tweed Atlantic overcoat, night lamp pine resin, thorn-proof leggings, boots made in Scotland, heather root sweeping brush, ash poles with twisted cow horn, granite grip glue, and pine cone string binding. With volcano brand gloves he grabbed the nippers and nubbers that goggled in the gloom beneath a bed. He crept with silent squirrel boots and caught the skilpies that scattered under farmhouse floors. With his heather root brush he swept away the shadows and shapes on twisting stairs. With an all oil lamp he lured wailing wigmalaries. Charlie caught creatures that clacked on claws, and winked at windows, and muttered at midnight. He put all of these creatures into special bags made from thistle cloth. The bogle creatures did not like being caught and jumbled together in a bag, so they began to screech. They bit and spit, they growled and howled, they wailed and flailed, they moaned and groaned, they fluffed and fluttered, they thrashed and crashed and gashed their teeth. They cried and tried to escape, but could not. So they went to sleep. Charlie was paid for his night sweeping. He packed up his tools, gathered up the thistle cloth bags, and walked home for breakfast. You might now be worrying about nippers and nubbers under your bed. You might be thinking, I must have some silent squirrel boots. But wait, this is not the end of the story. After a breakfast of porridge and raspberries, Charlie walked up to the windy wood. He cut a bundle of pine and soaked it in a barrel filled with a secret mixture of golden barley and 6 kinds of rain. He shaped and drilled the pine into pipes. He rubbed each pipe with duck oil and whipped them together with wildcat whiskers. Charlie used granite grip glue to join the pipes to one of the thistle cloth bags. What do you think Charlie was making? Charlie McCandlewick made bagpipes, of course. This is how bagpipes work. First, the piper blows into the thistle cloth bag and gives it a good slap. Second, the creatures inside wake up and begin to wail. Third, the piper blows hard into the bag and gives it a squeeze. Fourth, inside the bag, the creatures fight and flap. They screech and skirl. They wail and drone. Fifth, the piper moves his fingers up and down the chanter, just to keep them warm. Sixth, the piper must keep blowing and squeezing and walking and looking important. Piper blows here. Beasties inside. The drones curl, wail. The drone pipes, thistle cloth bag, chanter. Thanks to Charlie McCandlewick, Scottish bagpipes are the best and most famous in the world. The music of the bagpipes can make you feel proud and sad. You might dance over sharp swords, or buy a kilt and stride about like great chieftain. You might want to grow a big red beard. Remember, if you ever learn to play, that bagpipes are alive. They sometimes need a drink and a crust of bread to eat. But take care. You must never ever, for any reason, open the thistle cloth bag and look inside. The end. If you want more stories, give this video a thumbs up and click the bell button to subscribe. Thank you.